So we're here all because of Wee Wee. Because of what happened and those that were found aiding him, whether they knew or helped him in doing what he did. We gather not to shame a man, but to examine a fracture that happened. A rupture in the order and a silence that spread until it reached the ears of all of us. It's not about hunger, not about cannibalism, but about integrity and about order and about what it means to say that you are from New Babylon. Wee Wee has consumed human limbs, not of Babylonian flesh, but of outsiders. And some among us knew, said nothing, supplied, and dismissed, and in doing so you treated Babylon's moral fabric like your own to fold. But it's not yours, it's ours, and shared. What is shared must be respected even in privacy, especially in privacy. So we ask now, what is dependence and what is harm and what is order? This is not merely a trial of one man, but a reckoning of assumptions, silences, and values of the many. Let this trial mark not only justice, but memory. Wee Wee is not the cause of Babylon's fracture. He is the echo, and the silence of the many is what made him loud. Let no Babylonian again say, I did not know, and let no silence ever speak louder than the Codex. Andy, I'm gonna ask you a couple of questions.
Damn.
You are to answer them as truthfully as possible.
I understand.
Tell us what you knew when it came to Wee Wee and what he had done.
I had heard that he was a cannibal. I did witness him not eat somebody. But I did witness him procure a limb before. I did not partake in helping him. But I also did not stop him.
When you saw that, did you think to mention it to anybody?
No. And my silence means I lacked the courage to say anything.
Lang, do you have any questions?
Yeah, have you ever eaten anybody while you were here?
Me? No. I only started even eating meat when I got here.
Have you attempted to help not only Wee Wee, but anybody here kill any sort of individual for any reason, I guess? I guess I have to be vague here, so.
No, I have not.
Do you know if anybody else here has eaten a human being, post New Babylon acceptance?
Yes.
Okay, who?
Oh shit.
Stanley.
Oh shit. Oh yeah, we know we knew that.
So you stand there today.
But it's confirmed, I guess.
That's Stanley. What's Stanley's last name? Anybody got his last name?
Tuttles.
Stanley Tuttles. You have witnessed eat a human being.
I did not witness it. I did not witness it.
So you heard about it?
Yes.
From who?
Stanley himself.
All right, security,
You
can
better
grab
look.
Stanley and bring him up here. Put
You
him in
better
line as
look
well,
the
please.
fuck in and get up on that
Come on.
stage.
Let's go.
He's
Up there? Up there.
He's to my
You
right.
better
or
tell
left.
the
Facing
truth, the whole truth,
By the
and
trail.
nothing but the truth. You understand me?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else you know that was complicit in assisting any sort of cannibalism, complicit in assisting any sort of murder, whether in or outside of Babylon,
After CJ.
or even maybe themselves was committing these acts to eat people for themselves?
No.
Not a single person.
No. I am not aware of anyone else that has done this, wanted to do this, or attempted to.
What is it that you know about the situation that happened yesterday about Wee Wee?
I have known that Wee Wee was committing cannibalism for a fairly long time, like shortly after he arrived in New Babylon. When I first found out, it was just the things he would say to people.
This guy been eating
Like
all
what?
these people during Babylon.
Just talking about yumming For example, like yum-yumming
Another
Apple's
cannibal
leg
here.
if you got hungry, or
That's
yum-yumming
blowing my mind.
hikers.
All right, well, let's pause there for a second, right? I tell motherfuckers I'm gonna kill motherfuckers all the time. I'm obviously not gonna do it. It's just the way I express my anger at you fucking idiots. Now, do you believe he was actually committing cannibalism post-acceptance, or do you just feel like he was yapping? Like, there's a very distinct difference here.
I thought it could be true just because of how genuine he said it. And then further down the line, I witnessed it. So he said he was going to ask for donations, I believe he put it, from a guy down the street. Then we witnessed him speaking to said guy. We were too far to hear the conversation. And then witnessed him chop this guy up.
Hold on. You witnessed Wee Wee commit murder.
Yes.
And why did you feel like you didn't need to tell anybody about this?
Because I thought it was common knowledge.
Okay. So all the meetings, town hall meetings, all the shit we preach about, the church, this, that, and the third, the importance of the codex, the importance of the building blocks, and how much of a stickler we have to be on the things that we're doing in the process of the first steps of building a foundation, right? All that nonsense we're preaching every fucking day, 10 hours a day, like that didn't maybe tell you, hey, maybe I should tell somebody about this just in case they're not aware? It never just crossed your mind?
I wish I could say it had. Frankly, there was no doubt in my mind that it was common knowledge.
So is the goal here like just to not take accountability and just
No, I
just
am taking
put yourself in the basket
accountability.
with others, or what?
I am taking accountability. I just am giving my thought process on why I did not run to tell somebody. It is because I assumed I would be telling somebody that already knew. But I stand here taking accountability and telling you I am guilty of what I'm on the stand for, is being culpable for letting it happen and not being against it by raising the flag, because I thought everybody knew. I take full accountability for that. I went on a hiking trip with Wee Wee, and he was speaking about wanting to quote unquote yum hikers, and we had a very long chat about being a pacifist, what that meant. I witnessed him change from attempting to harm people to scavenging for his food. And well, clearly that is still not okay. That is just my firsthand account of what I witnessed. After that, there was
Can you pause there for a second? I'm just so like, what compelled you to want to assist this man in these disgusting crimes? Not even crimes, just acts. Is that how it works for you? You know, if you wake up and one of your friends is a fucking candle, I'll help you out. What you need? That's just normal to you?
I don't think my thought process was wanting to assist him in eating people. I think it was more wanting to assist him in not harming people. Clearly that is not okay either.
This is rough, bro. This is rough.
Yes.
At any point, did you feel any discomfort or hesitation in helping him?
Could you elaborate a bit, please, on the question?
Did she have to elaborate? Helping him eat motherfuckers. Like, this needs to be elaborated?
Oh, okay. No.
Okay, continue with your story.
Went on a scouting trip with Clark, Hassan, Skipper, myself, Fiona, I believe, was present as well. We witnessed a mountain lion attack a hiker. At this point, half the group, being Skipper and Clark, had crossed the side of the river away from this happening, and I went and joined them. I believe we all pulled out binoculars and looked to the other side of where Wee Wee and Hassan and the hiker were, and a conversation was had about what it was he was doing.
Have you, do you know about anybody else in this, in New Babylon, post-acceptance, that has attempted to eat a human being, whether failed or passed? At doing so?
Yes.
Ooh.
Now, I did not witness it firsthand, but I did hear that Stanley may have. I guess I didn't. No, that's not true. Sorry, I didn't know he ate someone, but based off of context, I could have assumed he did.
People are keeping secrets. Amigo.
Have you been complicit in any other,
Holy shit! People are covering a lot of
attempts at
secrets,
any
man.
sort of form of a version of cannibalism or murder with anybody in this town?
No.
And again, just one more time for the record, you truly believe that it never at one point crossed your mind, hey, maybe I should tell somebody about this?
I'm swearing to you on this stand right now that I believed this to be common knowledge.
Let us know right now what you knew about Wee Wee and all of his wrongdoings. A timeline, please.
Or any wrongdoings, or any doings at all.
Mm-hmm.
Will be absolutely vague, so you can't get away with it later, saying we didn't absolutely specify what we were talking about. So any wrongdoings in New Babylon, or any galaxy or multiverse you can think of, in any timeline that you can come up with, Skipper, please, bro.
The first eyewitness of Wee Wee's crime would be when CJ, myself, Andy, and Wee Wee went on a contract. I was siphoning gas. Wee Wee chased down a man, and he hatcheted him, and we drove off. That was the first count. We returned after that contract, to which it was myself, CJ, and Benny standing right by the mechanic shop. Wee Wee pulled out a hand and ate it. Naturally, I was like, what the fuck? I went to Elder Sab and I told him about what I witnessed. The final count was on Sunday. We did an expedition. It was myself, CJ, Clark, Hassan, Wee Wee, and Fifi. We hit a point in the expedition that a lady was attacked by a cougar under a bridge. Clark and myself were binocularing. I said, oh my god, he's gonna fucking eat that guy. Clark also stated, yeah, Fifi, Wee Wee is a cannibal. He's the only one. And that was
Clark Mason,
all three.
correct?
Clark Mason, correct.
Can you put him out in the crowd, please, if he's here?
So Clark saw him do it?
Oh!
Okay, so I've noticed it's like a trend that you guys are so smartly hiding behind each other. Oh, this guy knew, so I thought it was okay. Or I told this guy, so I thought it was okay. And it's a very smart tactic, but you show up to every fucking lesson that we were trying to teach you. And everything that we are absolutely anal about and emphasize in what is right and what we believe is wrong. Now, obviously, we never specified cannibalism because I would throw that under the branch of common fucking sense. Right? So you're just going to stand there and really get behind the fact that you just thought it was okay? That really is how you felt? After all the things that we've attempted to teach you?
I'm not trying to stand behind anyone. I own up to my actions, and I believe I'm responsible and guilty of aiding and allowing this to go on.
Yeah, it's very easy to take accountability after you've been called out.
Damn, bro.
Benny, go ahead and inform everybody of the timeline of what you knew, how you knew it, please, when it comes to Wee Wee, all things now, before.
When I physically have seen it, that would be reference to the Friday that both CA and Skipper mentioned. This was at the mechanic shop right behind you, at the Temple of Chrome. That was the first time I have seen it. As far as knowing of his actions, whether it was pre or post Babylon, I did not know that if they were talking of current Wee Wee or past Wee Wee, but I did know that he is a person that is coming from the cannibalism life.
Tell anybody?
I myself freaked the fuck out. I remember running around and not really finding someone an elder, you know, perhaps to say, but later on during the day, I was informed by Skipper that he informed an elder, and, you know, now we wait and see what happens.
All right, Ben, anything else you want to say?
After hearing, you know, the gravity of all of this, I believe I should have done something of what Sebas has done yesterday. I should have stood up in front of all the people of Babylon, and I should have made this more aware. I should have grabbed the mic, and genuinely, I feel I should have pressed an issue on this. That is why I feel I am guilty, just as much as anybody else that is up there in the trial right now.
Have you ever eaten anybody? Post New Babylon acceptance, here, outside, anywhere in the world, universe, multiverse, timeline.
Am I allowed to curse?
Yes, sir.
Fuck no.
Do you know about anybody else post New Babylon acceptance who was a citizen of this current Babylon that has eaten, tried to eat, resembled any sort of act that could potentially be depicted as cannibalism?
No. I do not know anybody else.
So far, Benny's safe. Skip CJ. Ooh, not so much.
Hassan, yeah.
Okay, Hassan, give us a timeline of everything you knew about Wee Wee and where you felt complicit as well, please.
The first encounter, like everyone here say, everyone's aware here of Wee Wee's background and where he come from, and cannibalism being part of his life at some point. The nonchalance, goofy talks, like you guys mentioned, was happening all around the camp, and I took part of that as well. But the moment when I thought it was real is when the hike happened with me, Skipper, Andy Jean, Bletch, and Fiona. We were walking down the trail, and I was the security detail on the time. My job was to make sure everyone that left the camp at the time returns unharmed. I was on patrol. I was walking from the front, making sure everyone's okay. At some point, we were getting close to a bridge when we saw a cougar from the top right of the mountain coming down viciously. I yelled, "Everyone cross the river." Usually cougars don't do good with swimming, so we ran over. Most people made it. One person was left behind, which was Wee Wee. Once I got to the other side, realized that Wee was behind. I turned around. I crossed the river because I wanted to make sure he was okay. Once I crossed the river, I see Wee Wee with the axe in his hand, and the cougar was facing him, running towards him. So I pulled out my musket, and I eliminated the threat. Come to find, the cougar was already attacked a hiker right under the bridge, a local hiker. After the threat was eliminated, we were very close to a local hiker body, and I could see Wee Wee. He was looking at the hiker, salivating. That's when I knew things were serious. It seemed like he was really dead set on getting something, maybe an arm on a leg. And keep in mind, this whole time we had the other crew on the other side of the river, and my objective was to get him to the other side as well, as fast as possible, so we can regroup. In the moment, adrenaline is high. I didn't want to stay longer. And I'm not saying this to justify my action, In the moment, I made the decision, maybe a poor decision, to help him dismember the Almighty quick, so we can all cross the river and be together again.
Oh my God.
But at that moment is when I realized that the cannibalism stuff, it wasn't just a goofy talk around the town, it was serious. I didn't have much time to gather my thoughts because the next day I woke up, the news was already out. And like everyone is aware here, when I found the first opportunity, I spoke up and came clean.
You did. You did, Hassan. And for that, you're good. Take a seat, brother. Enjoy the show.
Oh!
Thank you, Marduk.
The only person with any balls to come forward and be ready to fall on the sword for the actions committed, whether you were right or wrong. That is the kind of people that we need here. That is the kind of people I personally admire. And truthfully, the best kind of person who is willing to take accountability, not to try to drag anybody else into it. Just stand there and say, I did some fucked up shit. I own up to it. I'm going to be a man or a woman and take whatever comes next. So for you, it's nothing. Take a seat, brother.
Let's fucking go, Hassan, baby!
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, before we dive into Stanley and Wee Wee, which I feel things are going to get really fucking interesting, I need Sab to come take the stand, and then Clark follow them after. Sab, did Skipper or anybody else tell you of any sort of potential acts of cannibalism that were happening in town, out town, in the galaxy, in any timeline, any universe you can imagine?
Yes, I was informed by Skipper that he witnessed Wee Wee eating some human flesh. So first, I heard about a rumor about New Babylon being a place for a sex cult and cannibalism. And that was from Fiona. From there, I started asking a lot of people in camp if they've seen anything, if they witnessed any acts of cannibalism, anything's been going on, anything had transpired. And that's when Skip told me that he did witness Wee Wee eating human flesh. From there, I informed you afterwards the following day. This cannot happen here in New Babylon. We can't have cannibalism, murder, any sort of murderous or villainous acts in New Babylon while we're trying to build something that is new, different, a whole new world. It didn't sit well with me.
And why not? What makes you come to that sort of conclusion, I guess, or mindset?
Because to me, those kind of acts put New Babylon at jeopardy. It affects New Babylon's future and its ability to grow because it is not
Zach,
something.
can you move us like a little closer to me, like a little bit?
Edgar, can you hear me?
100% I can hear you.
Can you still hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hear you, Queenie?
Okay, okay.
Okay, we
Amigo,
can hear
I'm blown
you.
away. I was like feeling hella
Hear you,
guilty for like joking about it like 2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, people actually
Stand
eating
up.
each other. I mean,
I just don't see Lang. Where'd he go?
There's a problem with people keeping secrets.
I think he ran that
If
way.
Stanley's talking, I cannot hear
It could
you.
destroy us.
Stanley, talk.
Not good at all.
Nope.
Hello, hi, hello, hello.
And it's
Canada.
just
can't
not
believe
having
that,
common
like-
sense, you know? It's just...
amigo, I was gonna like fall on the sword feeling guilty for joking about it like 1-2 weeks ago. Meanwhile, this guy actually fucking eating people.
Not one person, but two.
Ay, ay, ay. I can see why Lang is like, get the fuck off the stage. There's no way.
Amigo, the second cannibal is so diabolical. Like the fact that there's more than
Sebas.
just the one guy.
Yeah.
This is crazy, amigo. Like, I can't believe I felt like intense guilt for joking about it. Like, meanwhile, it's actually happening. It was an ongoing thing.
I'm gonna be honest. To me, it sounds like you were aware of shit. And every opportunity that was given you to come forward, you did not. Now, obviously, we're gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, tell your story, your side of things, but this might become a thing where we have to call the people up and cross-reference information.
Fuck. Clark!
I mean, my account on the whole thing is, I knew that he was a cannibal beforehand. Obviously, that doesn't matter. New leaf. And part of what I've heard today, I've heard bits and pieces of the truth that I can attest to. One of which is Wee Wee pointing at Apple's leg and saying yum yum, to which everyone around said not yum yum. We don't do that. and he seemed to understand, and we moved on. It was a yapping thing, a joking thing. It was kind of the extent of my experience with any of those kind of things. Now, I led an exploration on Sunday that everyone's referring to. Now, the point we're all talking about here is almost exactly correct. But each time someone comes up here and explains their side of the story, so to speak, it's exactly that. It's their perception. And this is mine. As we approached the bridge, I informed everyone that it was a black market guild. They are not to be fucked with. We should not go to that bridge. We should cross. We should find another way around. So, Hassan said we should cross the river. That's a great idea. Let's get the fuck away from these guys. We're outnumbered, outmanned. Let's do that. Myself and Skipper commit and we get across. We get taken away by some of the tide. We catch our footing and we cross. We both look back and we see no one else is following us. Confused, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Why aren't they going over here? I see Hassan. He seems to be protecting people. I see a cougar. And we're like, all right. Skipper takes out some binoculars, inspects what's going on. Now, I didn't have any binoculars on me. I hate to be the guy that brings up specifics in this shit, but unfortunately, I think context matters. I did not see what happened under the bridge. I wasn't aware of what the fuck was really going on. Eventually, everyone crossed over.
There. Hold on.
Sure. Go ahead.
You said you did not see. Did you hear anybody after they saw mention anything in terms of what they witnessed?
I believe Skipper said, holy shit. Something along the lines of like, he might be eating someone. Now, knowing Skipper, knowing myself, knowing the group that we were in, genuinely, I didn't think he was saying that motherfucker's actually eating someone under that bridge. I was more focused on the exploration part, not really looking across.
Was it only Skipper that had mentioned anything from the group that was there on Sunday to you specifically? Either immediately after they had witnessed it or within the following hours after?
It was more like in passing, but it was as it was happening. Now that's on me as a man and as an elder for not being more aware of what the fuck was going on. Maybe not taking my people seriously. Not sure.
So these two situations were the only ones where I guess you were complicit in?
Sure, the first one being about Apple's
Allegedly or
leg.
whatever?
Yapping, yes. And then the second one, yeah.
Skipper, was it accurate the way Clark described this in your opinion?
Yes, I believe it was accurate. But I do believe he was making the joke and knew that Wee Wee was eating said person.
Oh shit!
You come up because you feel we was a cannibal still eating people, shit like that, or like what did you actually feel about it?
Fuck no. I knew he was a cannibal in the past. I've seen him many times in the sewers with Rat King. Shit gets down in the sewers. Okay, but New Leaf, New Babylon. I truly did not believe at any point since he was brought in that he was continuing cannibalistic behavior. No.
And why are you willing to leave his past in the past and let him turn a new leaf?
Because I look around me and I see people who before Babylon were terrorists, serial killers. I myself have over 200 attempted murders. I am considered a mass murderer. We all have a fucking past, but the whole point of this thing is to move forward and not repeat what we've done in the past, not repeat the people we were in the past, to do something different and to be a part of the change that we want to see rather than just on the fucking sideline.
All right, have you ever eaten anybody post New Babylon acceptance?
Fuck no.
Were you ever complicit in conspiring to commit cannibalism, murder? I mean, I guess any vicious or vulgar act within New Babylon, in the world, in the galaxy, timeline, multiverse, anywhere?
Fuck no.
Wee Wee, you stand trial today in New Babylon.
Does mean why we just say what going on in Wee Wee head?
You must tell the truth, nothing but the truth.
We never lie.
Sit your ass down. What is this? This isn't the fucking America DOJ, brother. Hey, Wee Wee. Under the new Babylonian commandments, you are expected to tell the truth. All right? If you do not do that, you will be exiled.
Yeah.
You understand? The minute you are caught in a lie, you are gone. The rest of the story does not matter. You don't know what we know, so tread carefully. As a Babylonian citizen, you should tell the truth with pride, even if it fucks you over.
Yeah. We never lie. Nah, nah. So we. Yeah, that's me. That's we. Yeah. We want to you think, yeah? Imagine the we. Yeah. Imagine the we. Huh? The we was very tiny. Yeah, very tiny. The only thing we may remember is there was lady, and lady always called we. That's why we know we. That's me, we. And this lady, yeah, she made we throw sewer. I think she didn't want we. I don't know. But then we was alone in sewer. I don't know. Yeah. And since then, we had completely survived the by we. There was no one else. No one. That was just we in sewer. Sewer was new home. And then the we had survived from Dinky, the green slurp from huge barrel, and from ratties and from humans. There was nothing else. There was ratty and human, mostly bad human. They were no good. No good. No good at all. Then the entire life, that's very long. We cannot count. Well, we can count to 4, but it's, I think, way longer than 4, yeah? The we was alone, only by we. There was no rules, no law. There was just we, yeah? Then I don't know, like the how to change that when you come out of sewer. How to change all that in week when no one tell you what to do is wrong, yeah? So then we in sewer only met bad person, yeah? Only bad people come down, they won't make a ching or make hour, and we don't like make hour. That's no good, that hurt. Yeah, so we had to fight, and sometimes yum because there was nothing else to yum in sewer, yeah? Oh, except Ratty. But then, yeah, when you think all the animals around the world, they're all so nice and cute, yeah? They're all nice and they don't do shit. They're all peaceful, like Babylonian, yeah? Like Babylonian, all peaceful, except the huge kitty. Huge kitty not good. Huge kitty like, I want good. And then we are all allowed to kill the little animals that are also cute, yeah? But we cannot make our two bad humans. We don't understand. No one tell we. But CJ, then came CJ, and CJ told we, yeah, when we were hiking, we and CJ were hiking, that was nice. Yeah, and we thought, yeah, why not do this? Look, all the animals are nice, all the humans are shit. Why we cannot make our two shit and yum? And she said, yeah, well, there are some humans that are nice, and if we do our to them, then we might hurt the little humans that are good and not shit. And we thought, that might be right. Okay. We can change. We can adapt. And then we adopted. We also never made our to any Babylonian. Never. We would never do things because friends. At least we thought friends. Till today. The Apple, yeah, the show passport, the Barbie book, yeah, to copper. That's no good. And we thought, yeah, good idea when we make yum with Apple egg, then Apple cannot go to copper anymore. Might be good. That was that guy idea. But then we thought, yeah, Apple is nice guy, maybe not good. Maybe we shouldn't do that. And then we thought, how about we dig big hole? Big hole. That's shame pit. That's why shame pit is there. Yeah. Because we thought, yeah, Apple nice guy, not eat apple egg. Apple Babylonian, we don't do our to Babylonian. That's why we made shame pit. But there was more, yeah? We always ask for permission when we ask for donation, yeah? You always ask, yeah, maybe you can give we donation, but we don't do that anymore because CJ said no good. Yeah. And then there were other moments.
For permission, what does that mean exactly?
He said donation.
Yeah, when we made Heike, when we met hiking, then we will go hiking and ask, yo, hello, maybe, would you maybe consider making donation? It's like when you go to medical for good cause, because some
Okay,
people
by
in
donation,
world.
you mean you would kill the motherfucker, yeah?
Nah, just choppy maybe hand.
What?
We will always make ask and make sure they say yeah. Yeah. But not anymore. Not since CJ said no good. And then what Alfonso said that's not right. Yeah. Like long ago when we can count to 4. Yeah. To 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And way long ago we told Fonzie, like Uncle Fonzo, about what we be yum yum. And Uncle Fonzo said yeah, don't do this to Babylonians. Don't make yum yum Babylonians. And also don't make yum yum from the how they call the Rocky, the biking, the little vroom vroom. Don't make yum yum of them too. We never did, but that was what Fonzo did. We always did what Fonzo said. Like why we be bad? We don't understand. And then the Flash.
I'm confused. What the fuck do you mean by that? I'm confused.
What do you mean?
They told you not to eat people. Why is that confusing to you?
What do you mean? You told me not to eat people.
What did you just say? Did you just say he just told you not to eat people?
No, that's what he said. And that was way long ago. That was somewhere, I don't know, way maybe 3 times 4 or 2 times 4. It was long days ago. And then he didn't don't eat people. He said don't eat Babylonians and don't eat the Rockies. Then there was the Flash, yeah? The Flash, that's not true. He saw Wee right eat yum yum. I don't know what he said. He was right there eat yum yum when Wee eat yum yum. And he was in front. He never said Wee don't do that.
Sab?
He's saying I was.
The Flash.
This accusation you're putting here is very important that you stand behind this.
We just say what we remember.
Oh my God.
Body part. He saw
I never said no good. No, why no one said
Oh my God.
So then we will not finish.
Said no one told him that it wasn't good.
You're like
to do.
speedrunning through this shit. Just slow down for a second. Fucking drive me crazy. Clark saw you eat somebody.
I think, yeah.
Twice. How close was he to you?
Yeah, right in front of me.
Right in front of you.
Yeah.
And what were you eating again?
Oh,
A hand
fuck.
or a foot?
Yeah, yum finger food.
Those
It's like
fingers?
chicken. It's like chicken finger, just not chicken.
Oh God, he said it's like
So you were
chicken.
eating things that look like chicken fingers, or did it look like a hand? Like, this is important.
Jesus Christ, man.
That was the yum that I collect.
Wee, did it look like this?
Yeah, that's this thing.
Exactly like this.
Oh hell
Yeah,
no.
not exactly. You have that thing on the hand.
I have a glove, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, how long ago was this?
Whoa. Maybe 3, maybe 4.
3, 4 what?
Days? 3, 4 days?
Yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Are you screaming, no bang? That's not good
So
for
you're
us.
saying he
Is
knew
that-
by...
You committed. You're putting a crazy accusation here, but you can't explain half of it. It's fucking
We
insane.
only say what we know. I don't know why you're mad.
Okay, and Clark saw the whole thing. Clark, what's like your response to this?
I did not see him eat a fucking finger, a hand, anything fucking human, animal, no nothing. I'm very fucking surprised right now.
All right, take a seat. Continue, Wee. Continue the story.
At the gate, we stood there with the Paui, the oldie Paui, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Then Wee and Paui told and spoke about yum yum, and then Paui said, maybe don't tell everyone. Maybe don't tell everyone. I know it's tasty and shit, but maybe do that somewhere else. And then Paui said, look, there on mountain, there's nice fire, there's little fire. Maybe go there for yum yum. So we always told what people say.
Oh my
We
God.
don't know why wrong. Then the apple, right? Apple is nice guy. Apple promised Wee to let him yum apple when Apple dies somehow. And Wee promised Apple, no way I would never do, maybe you dead. Wee would never do such thing. And that was nice of Apple. So again, she say you can. I don't know why Wee bad. Why Wee bad? I don't know. Then the CJ, yeah, she taught the Wee the when you find you don't make people dead, that's no good. Yeah, you look for yum on road, like road kill we said. And she said, yeah, like roadkill. Right? That then thought yeah, that worked. That's fine. And that's what we did. Next thing, we also, the skipper, we saved skipper life. Yeah, we carried skipper miles over mountain. The skipper almost dead. But we safe. We could make yum, but we would never do such thing to friend.
Oh, why would you say that? No,
and we saved
bro.
life. I don't know why we bad. I don't understand. Everyone knew. Everyone in here knew. There was even more that never spoke up. Huh? So, for example, the Gigi asked we, yeah, you know, when you go collect shit and the hunty, maybe bring me some limb so I can use for medical.
Oh, what?
So again, everyone asked we.
What?
Everyone.
Hold on. Just rewind it for a
Wait,
second.
what the?
Let's just reel this back for a second.
Huh?
Repeat that.
The Gigi asked we. There was a point where someone, I don't remember, was it the skipper or what, who lost his leg, and then Gigi made new leg on the skipper. She asked then we, yeah, maybe when you collect your yum, maybe you can take some and bring to me so I can use for medical. So how can we know shit's bad if no one tell we it's bad?
Well, listen, you guys stop saying this because you're gonna make me shoot you in the fucking head, brother. There's lessons in town meetings every day explain to you exactly what's good and bad. There's a fucking
not here
literal
for every
book that was
meeting.
created explain to you exactly what was good and bad. It's because you're willing to listen to people who are stupider than you. Does not make it our fault.
I really don't understand. We don't know. Where
Did he
should
just
we
say I
know
told him
from?
to not do it?
Where? We cannot even read. We cannot even read, and everyone know. We always ask, can you read book to
There
me?
was
Can
two
you read
occasions
this
where
to
I
me?
told
Can you
them
read
not
that
to
to
do
me?
it.
But we can listen, and we also listen to all the things in the law, yeah, that says respect and tell Babylonians, and we
Again,
always
it's
did.
like,
It says
it's
work
too
hard.
much he said,
We
she
always
said,
did.
you know,
We
the
made all hard
overwhelming
work.
majority is
And
like
it
this
says
feels
be
accepted.
nice.
It's too late
And
for
we
that.
be always nice to everyone. We give hug to everyone, even to old men. Right? What we don't understand is what we don't do wrong because no one tell we. But what we think is so many of the elders do shit and lie. I don't understand. We could have not come here. We could have just gone to sewer and go away and say fuck this shit, all the liars. But we so ball and come here. We has more ball than half of the people. All the people should go to shame pit. Shame,
Yeah, but
shame.
name the liars. Who are all the liars in your mind? Who are
The
the liars?
Saab is the liar. The Flash is the liar. All the liars. The Paulie is the
You're saying
liar.
like half, right? It's
The
like three
Edgar is the
people.
liar.
Right.
Yeah, that was the active liars. The other ones just didn't speak up at
Did
all.
he just throw me
But
under the
did
bus,
you-
this fucker?
Yeah, he did.
Right. So look, you're talking about the ones who didn't speak up?
Did he say phones for you
That's
too?
not liar. Just
Yeah.
not say honest.
What did you do?
Okay.
He's saying I
Did he
knew
mention Edgar
prior.
right now?
May I ask for clarity what Edgar did here?
Yeah, what did
Please.
Edgar do? Yes.
I really want to know here. I will step forward.
I think Edgar just say maybe we eat apple like to
Okay.
we as shit.
We-
Okay.
But
we
you
will.
said
No,
about
no,
this.
hold on.
I'm not
If-
saying
if
you
I-
liar.
if I may
Can
lie.
we stop
If-
this
wait,
shit?
wait.
Can we stop this shit? Like, you guys are devolving this into like caveman arguments. Okay, if Edgar is gonna fucking say a joke in passing, I'm not gonna fucking sit him here and interrogate him for 35 minutes for telling Apple a fucking joke.
It was to me, not to Apple.
Or whoever the fuck, brother. It's very
Okay.
clear when it's a joke and then when something's actually being committed and an actual problem is happening. You guys are trying to
It's
hold
fine.
other people accountable for fucking saying a joke. This is
I will-
unbelievable to me. You
I will-
eating a human
Okay.
being is as bad as somebody telling a joke to Apple or whoever the fuck you said the joke to.
Yeah, that's good
You
to know.
understand? It's crazy I have to sit here and explain why this is different.
Have you not listened, man? Have you not listened, old man? I told you it's all my life. When you live all fucking life in sewer and do
you
this
not-
day in, day out.
Brother, what do we preach here every fucking day? What do you think the new and New Babylon means? We?
Be friendly to people.
Holy
Don't
shit.
eat
I don't need to hear your
Babylonians.
testimony anymore. Go sit down. Standing up.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Jesus, what the fuck is happening?
Stanley.
Oh God.
Stanley, why?
Yes, Your Honor.
Cannibal.
Hello.
You swear to tell the truth, brother.
Yeah, actually, I do.
Do you understand that if you fail to do so, or if you're caught, lying, you will be immediate exile. No ifs, ands, or buts. You're just out of here, correct?
Oh, yeah, I understand that.
Now go ahead and tell us your story, or anything relative to any of us that you would like to say. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. Well, we're yeah. Well, in regards to me eating human flesh, I guess I probably on normal circumstances would kind of probably try to evade all that, but just yesterday I had a really nice talk with a really good friend in a beautiful pit covered in shit and piss. And I'll confess, I did taste the sweet taste of human flesh on Friday.
Jesus Christ!
Look,
Can you define office party? What does that mean?
Well, it was Friday, rolled around, and like always, I go and I'm looking for Sam because we're trying to get the 5G here and everything because, Operation Wavelength's full steam ahead, as requested. But lo and behold, over there in one of those trailers, everybody's hanging out and listening to freaking music and pounding beers and stuff. But the thing is, Your Honor, I mainly drink. I'm a sprunk man, okay? Because I know how crazy I get when
He's a sprunk
venture from the sober path.
Sprunk
Well, there ain't no sprunk here. Instead, there was like 3 bottles of rum that I drank that was encouraged for me to pound. And then next thing I know, I'm hopped up on rum and birth control and blue chew, and everybody goes away, and then it's just me and sweet, tender-hearted wee-wee. Well, he's a simple guy, Your Honor. I mean, what he lacks in brains, he makes up for in heart. Poor sweet guy. And, we're high, we're drunk, we're having fun, and yeah, okay, it's casual. Someone pulls out a hand, starts nibbling on it, and I'm like, wow, cool hand. And someone's like, we was like, you want some? I was like, yeah. I mean, it's not like I've ever thought about that for my entire life to what it tasted like. It's not that I have.
Cannibal!
Speak your truth, Stanley. Speak your truth.
Okay, fine. I have. I've thought about it. I mean, ever since I smelt it burning when I was 10. But I never done it before.
And just to clarify, you were under the influence. How many beers deep? How much weed you smoke? What drugs were you on when you did this?
Now look, in an effort to be accountable for my lapse in sobriety, it's not an excuse. My intoxication is a symptom of my inner demons not being fully worked out.
But answer the question.
I had 3 full bottles of rum, 1 pill of birth control, and 1 chew of blue. So
Okay,
I was, drunk, hormonal, and absolutely rock hard.
Now, when you woke up, or whatever, when you sobered up, woke up the next morning, or however it took you to sober up, were you aware of what you did?
Like, did I remember?
Yeah, like, how did you feel about eating a hand or whatever? Like, what was going through your head at that time?
Honestly, I liked it.
Oh!
Shit. What?
Come on, man.
Cannibal!
Speak your truth, Stanley.
I liked it. I loved it. I freaking loved it. But there's plenty of stuff that you don't do even though you want to do because everybody tells you not to do it. I know I did something wrong, but like, look, I mean, we're all trying to shed our past. Okay? I'm trying not to be such a bad boy. Look, I've been a bad boy my whole life.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
ask my mom. So, you're telling me I gotta get eating sweet, delicious human meat out of my head forevermore in order to be a good boy? Okay, fine. That's what it's gonna take.
Okay. Do you know anybody else who maybe has eaten a potential body part here in New Babylon post acceptance?
Excuse me, sir. We're having a tribunal.
Universe, galaxy.
Do I know of anybody else that's eaten the sweet meat of humans?
Yeah, here in New Babylon.
No, I cannot make that claim. I guess it's just me and Wee Wee.
Okay, Stanley, thank you for for being honest and just admitting to what you did. Yeah, all the questions for you, you're good.
Okay, thank you, and I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Don't apologize to me.
Okay, I'm sorry to everybody else too.
All right, after listening to everybody's stories, fucking testimonies, whatever. First things first, I think it was pathetic how some of you were taking accountability, but at the same time trying to deflect as much from you as possible by mentioning every other name you can think of at any given moment. Wee Wee. For the crimes you have committed today. Well, not today, but
Here we go.
over your time here. Well, one, again, I would like to emphasize, it is absolutely embarrassing. Not your testimony, and not even you actually, shockingly enough, I don't know how you pulled this off, but you eating human beings was not the most appalling thing you said today. Which is quite a feat in itself, because I don't know how the fuck it could stand there, okay, as stupid as you would like to pretend that you are, and say to me with a straight face, you knew who I was, why are you holding this against me? When I have done nothing but stand up here and preach the exact opposite to everybody. Now you keep hiding behind this shield you've built up so well that you are stupid, but just even from your testimony, the way you were trying to phrase things, it's very clearly that you're not. So that is one thing. It has shown to me that I don't even know if you even believe in what we're doing here, or even understand what we're doing here. If that is truly your opinion, I'm not asking you to talk. You're listening now.
No.
So moving forward, if people are going to continue to be putting effort into building something, you're going to respect it. And that is the only time I will tolerate that disrespect. And you're lucky that I did. As for your punishment, you will not be exiled, technically. But you will be exiled, technically. You are to spend time up in the old nudist colony with our therapist, Andy. You are not to return until Andy clears you, until you have learned. And if you don't want to fucking learn, then just don't come back at all. Stanley, I do appreciate that you were honest in your fucking testimony. It's a little bit pathetic that you waited to be accused before you came forth with your story. You will be fined 25 babalari. You will have to do a fucking half an hour in the shame pit. You will have to do therapy with Andy. You will not be exiled during so. We just got to make sure you are not slowly converting into a cannibal, thanks to Wee Wee.
Senor Lang, I believe Andy and Stanley are in love.
No,
They may be.
No,
They may be.
I want
There's personal bias.
They may be.
Conflict of interest.
Perfect opportunity to do something crazy then. Zeke, where's he at?
That is not true. That is
another
rumors.
therapist, Your Honor.
Yeah, Zeke will be your therapist, brother.
Good. Anyone but her.
Perfect. Zeke will be your therapist. You will not, if you fail to clear your eval, you will be exiled. Is that understood?
Yeah.
Uncle Saab, Uncle Fonzo, why you did not say true?
Wait, it's time you come with me.
But you must listen to your conditions, okay? You'll be back. This is the road for redemption for you, Wee Wee. I want you to come back. We need you.
Yeah, we be like
need
to
you.
as well. That's why we no understand why you not said true.
Wee Wee, I need you. Come back.
Right.
Oh, no, come back when you're done with your road for redemption.
No, yeah.
All right.
Do they have some yum yum for Wee Wee?
No yum yum.
What do Wee Wee eat then up there?
Anything but humans.
Is there something to eat?
You need to hunt. You have your axe, your battle axe.
Wow.
You will hunt animals, survive, fish,
Poor animal.
whatever you need, but not your own kind. And by the decree of Babylon, we passport number WW0021, you are hereby temporarily exiled until your return and approval by Andy Cooch.
Yeah.
Do not return to these gates until you have been called upon. Until then, this is no longer your home. Do you understand?
Yeah. I just don't understand what you just said not earlier. Everyone knew. No one said. Everyone said go there to Yam Yam. It's fine. Just don't Yam Yam people here.
We
never understand. We always did what others say. And now you're all mad. That's shit. You shit friends. Not you. You fine. And you too, Lucio.
Do you believe in Babylon?
Yeah, of course. We always follow Babylon.
Will you come back to Babylon?
Yeah. Only when you not die anymore. Not you, the others. The Fonzo and the Pauli, all of them.
What you are doing is not only exiling yourself, you're standing example to all of Babylon.
Yeah, we will take the shit for all of you.
Come back a better man,
Think
we.
about that. Think about that. Think about all the liars and the fucked up. We will take shit for all of you. Bye.
Babylon will wait for you, my friend. Good luck.
That was beautifully said, Luciano.
Grazie.
With the passport number, everything, that was beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
What do you make of the whole thing, Luciano? What is like your big takeaway?
I think we had to be harsh with this one. Set a good precedent. Set an example. Although I think exiling would have been perhaps extreme. I think this kind of exiling was just.
The temporary one.
Yeah.
See.
I think it was the perfect balance between, you know, a total loss and a chance of redemption. And I think everybody learned a valuable lesson today. That Babylon is there's nothing to play with.
Agreed. What do you make of the feeling amongst everyone? These guys saying, you know, they all fucking lying or whatever. Flork talking about throwing him under the bus, people throwing him under. It's like everyone got a big chip, you know, in the shoulder.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what. A lot of people's testimonies kind of threw themselves under the bus. Kind of showed their true colors in a sense. Not that they didn't have really much of a choice, but I think distrust is now a big thing in this community, and it's something we gotta rebuild. I think if people hold on to their grudges and not talk to each other, then it'll eventually lead to the inevitable fall of Babylon.
Babylon fell from the inside out, you know, it didn't die to no outsider. I mean, eventually it did, but the mark of its decline, you know, their languages were broken by God, so they couldn't communicate with each other, and so the Tower of Babel was never completed. They all broke off into little cliques and factions with their different languages, and this is really a bad omen. Let's hope that this not what happened here in Babylon.
Agreed. I think it's up to us, Edgar, to make sure that doesn't happen. Let's not let history repeat itself.
By leading by example, I think is the most important.
Exactly. You can only lead a horse to the water, but you can't make it drink.
See, unless you break his legs first and then shove his head underwater.
Yeah, and then you probably drown it. But yeah.
See. Well, what I mean is sometimes, there will come a point we'll have to do that as well, I think.
Exactly.
Okay, I go back to the town. Call me if you need anything.
All right. You as well.